Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is me, Lumos Jared, the president of video games on YouTube. I very much deserve this title, and with the Xbox showcase just behind us, it is time for the mid-year State of Video Games Address 2023. It has been a goofball year, but I can summarize it like no one else. Ready? Okay, on the one hand, good games. On the other hand, bad games. I'm really good at this. Gollum was so bad it made Redfall look good, which was so bad it made Forspoken look good, which was so bad it made, I'm just gonna say Xenoblade Chronicles 3, even though it was last year. Harry Potter was great, the early 2000 PC games, of course. RE4 and Metroid Prime were actually well-received remasters. The murder of Sonic the Hedgehog was a thing that was real, and I definitely didn't dream up Sonic being dead. Kinda. And then we got... Game of the Year with extra pepperoni if it was any year but this one. My first review of 60 Seconds to One Side is gonna be this. It's gonna be good, everybody. I'm working real hard in this oval video game office. But as I said just this past Monday, Xbox did a showcase and there was only one game on everyone's mind. And it was still Tears of the Kingdom, because most of us are probably still in the first dungeon and have no idea where Zelda actually is. Personally, I'm suspicious of that Sky Island dragon, and Pen, maybe she's in his beak, who can say? Sapo! Oh, and a Starfield's coming out, but first, Fable looks goofy, which is a good sign. I'm a fan of giant Richard Ayoade, but I'm more of a Richard Ayoade on a British TV show kind of guy. Continuing weirdly the theme of disproportionately sized people interacting with each other, South of Midnight got announced. They're pushing this hard, but it's good to see newer art styles. Hope it translates to a fresh gameplay loop. 33 Immortals looking like a Hades multiplayer. Payday 3? Yeah, Domino's, can I get an extra large? Okay, never mind, we're shooting. Avowed showed off a color palette. I see we're moving away from purple and into the blue-green era of video games. I am forced to play Sea of Thieves with my friends every so often, so I am very glad to not see Johnny Goddamn Depp again. Like a Dragon, Beach Nudist Edition is coming out with physics-defying watermelon-grabbing technology. More Elder Scrolls Online, no mention of Elder Scrolls 6. Much love to the ESO developers. To the ESO fan base, though, stop. Stop playing this game so they'll be forced to work on Skyrim 2, you fools. Overwatch 2.5, still not playing it. Persona 5 Tactica, 0 punctuation is legally mandated to play this. I'm sorry, ZP, I don't make the rules, except I do, because I'm the president of video games, of course, and you're my executive diplomat to the Dolphin Embassy, or as I'd christen it, the Soul Blowhole Honcho. Still Wakes the Deep, can't wait for Markiplier to play this one, and then maybe make a movie out of it. Dungeons of Hinterberg has shield surfing, so I'll be trying it out. I like the art style, gameplay looks solid. If it has a story they didn't explain in this trailer, I'll play it. See, this isn't hard, other games. You don't need fancy gimmicks or celebrities to get me to care about.
Hi.
I like Keanu Reeves, so I'll play this because I like Keanu Reeves. I'm only human, and that means I'm a bit of a hypocrite. Clockwork Revolution is a game. Alright, let's stop kidding around. Space. The final frontier. Also, it's where Starfield's gonna be, I think. Listen, Bethesda is like a hostile foreign nation to me at this point. They've exported some of my favorite things, but I have watched them burn people I love and also me for years, so this is a Cold War situation. But all that said, I tried to look to the Starfield Direct with an open mind, and we got the Oblivion Champion's #1 fan over here. We got very human-sounding romances.
I don't know that I've ever really loved anyone except you.
We got a practical guarantee that we're gonna see a mod that makes Homer float in space and eat this sandwich. But more than any of the goof potential, the showcase showed off way more of the game's functionality than the Fallout 4 presser, which is good, but I am very, very worried about the amount of time diverted to the best stories or the random things happening in the game, because that's not a compliment necessarily to your world, that's an insult to your main story and writing. And if the last few Bethesda titles are anything to go by, well, pre-ordering is never a good idea, friends. Let's see if Bethesda puts out a stable game with an actual story before forking over money, even if it means losing out on a watch. At least it's not a canvas bag. I hope the game is good. But hey, you know what's better than this watch and way less expensive? Pizza Tower, we are back in Greasetown 3000. My baby Peppino, let's go.